everybody. How you doing today? Hope everybody's doing great. Make sure I sound okay real quick. I want to give an apology really quickly for it being as late as it is. Originally, the anticipation... There we go. The anticipation was that we were going to go live literally 2 hours ago or so. Well, not 2 hours ago, but an hour ago, hour and a half ago maybe. And just had so many tech troubles, so many tech problems. So I apologize. That's sounding pretty good. So that sounds pretty good. Let me go ahead and take this earpiece out. We will fade the music the rest of the way out as well. Beautiful, and then we'll get it switched over. I think it's this key. Still not 100% used to it. Oh, I did get it. And if you will, forgive the little... the little tick at the bottom there sometimes takes a minute, but I thought it was empty space. I thought, why not just put the socials there? Ash Talks Games. Hello, streamer. I've just subscribed to you. Can you subscribe to me too? Thanks. Love your videos that I haven't watched yet. They're great. You know, that's such an accurate. Let me do that. That's such an accurate sub for sub comment too. It's like, oh, I just think you're great. If you get a chance, can you sub to me as well? And it's not even. Here's the thing. I don't have any problem with networking. I've got no problem with that if that's what you want to do. I mean, I get it, right? You say, hey, but there's a way to do it. It's not, hey, will you sub to me? It's like, hey, I really enjoyed this playthrough of yours. You know, I happen to do games like that. I happen to do Castlevania 2, or I happen to do Star Wars also. I don't know if you do, but if you have some time, maybe you let me know what you think. Give me a critique on my video. That way, don't even ask them to sub. Just ask for critique so they can, you know, so you can be better. And then if they like it, they'll sub anyway. I mean, that's such a perfect opening statement there. So... Thanks, man. That's awesome. I don't even know what you said, but I thought I'd say hello conveniently just as my new video dropped live. Yeah, that's true, too. That's another thing, too, is like if you're wanting to do that, don't do it every time you just drop a video, because then it looks incredibly self-serving. Be like, hey, you know, I put a video up like a week or two ago. I enjoyed Castlevania as well. Would you let me know what you think? Or if you have time, maybe you'd let me know what you think. Yeah, that's true. Speaking of videos, though, I will say this. Speaking of videos that just dropped live, if you want another great laugh, it's in a very digestible way, I highly recommend checking out the Ash Talks Games channel. He just uploaded another video. Oh shoot, was it 2 days ago now or 3 days? I can't remember exactly when, but it's an Elden Ring. Let's say it's an Elden Ring synopsis. Can we say that? Is that fair? That's fair. Your latest video is so great. Again, I think I said this too. I saw it and I looked at it and I was like, he looks so much like Sir Ben Kingsley. Before not a word was said, I guess, because I think his character shows up after you've said some stuff. But anyway, and I thought that was great. And then I started listening to these antics, and that just layered it up for me. But you had so many. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I'm going to spoil. I'm going to say the stare down. That is my favorite. Oh, anyway, point being, if anybody gets a chance, I highly recommend stopping by the Ash Talks Games channel. He's dropped this new video, like I said, a day or two ago. Or 2 or 3 days ago, excuse me. It's great. It's a lot of fun if you like that kind of content. If you also like comedic, and I say kind of content, I mean digestible, comedic, video game orientated. I mean, there's pretty well a thing for everybody to love in that. Whether you like all three or just one of them, it's pretty golden. And then if you didn't catch the other one, he uploaded one last week as well, and it's a cover of Sleeping Dogs. Again, very digestible, very funny, and really fun to watch. So anyway, if you get a chance, check that out. I am going to change in my description moving forward. I'm going to change the press restart channel, since that one right now has been a little bit on hiatus. I'm going to switch it over, if it's okay, to the Ash Talks Games, and that way you guys can click down in the description of this video to go take a peek at his stuff. It's really fun. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I should be able to do that to this one, and then the other ones moving forward as well. But yeah, check them out. It's really fun. So I was going to do KOTOR, and I actually got some requests for Castlevania. I got some people saying that this was fun looking, and some saying it was a little frustrating, but ultimately it's pretty fun for me either way. So why not? And Omega had a thing. I was on one of his streams, and I got to say hi to him, which was great. It's always great. And he stated that. He said, "Oh, you're almost finished with that," and I was like, "I think I should be." And of course, Omega, being another tremendous Castlevania fan, much better at the games than I am. I think I'd like to believe I'm as much of a fan as he is, but he is absolutely better at these games than I am. So Also, my OnlyFans just went live, to subscribe to that. Amazing, beautiful people. Even though I've never seen. That's another thing too. It's like, oh. It's funny, by the way, you said that too, because I was having a conversation about that. Everybody says, "Oh, beautiful people," and it's like, you've never met these people. Don't write a blank check. There are definitely a lot of great people out there, but don't write a blank check. There are also some people out there that are going to troll and mod me, or I had somebody. Oh, I think I've told this story, but I got to tell it again, because I haven't told it for a couple of years, and I don't even remember what video it was on. So I did. This is funny. I know. I promise I'll get into the game, but this is actually a true story. So when I started streaming, the very first time I streamed something, and I was streaming on Twitch. I didn't know about YouTube streaming, and I didn't have all the cool equipment. And what was happening? I was pretty well stuck at home. Mate, I can't stand the "hey, all of you, you're amazing and trying your best, you're all beautiful." They could be murdering people. Hey, you wrote a blank check. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't a lot of great people out there. Undoubtedly there are, but don't write a blank check and be like, all of you are so wonderful, because there are people out there that everybody out there is doing what they have to do for themselves, and that's great, but there might be a point in time where what they need to do for themselves is at cross purpose for what you need to do for yourself, and it just does. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't be understanding of that. It just doesn't make sense to write the blank check not knowing whether or not that you may be an interlocutor at some point in time. So but anyway, so I'll tell this story really quickly. I cannot remember the name of the person, and I wouldn't disclose it anyway, because I wouldn't be polite. But I started streaming, and I was streaming on Twitch, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stream Banjo-Kazooie, because I love Banjo-Kazooie. Didn't have all my fancy equipment or anything. I literally had a little, I was streaming it on a little computer. The little computer was connected into a little 2-microphone maximum thing. I'm using a fairly inexpensive microphone at that time. I think I was using a Blue Spark SL maybe, which is actually a really pretty microphone. For I think $150. That is a really great microphone, especially if it's going to be on your camera. It's just pretty. But so anyway, I start playing the game. I'm playing through it, and this guy is there, and he's telling me, and I remember I'm in Clanker's Cavern, which is the third world of the. Don't count the overworld, right? But count the third in-game worlds. You've got Mumbo's Mountain, Treasure Trove Cove, and then you've got Clanker's Cavern. And so in Clanker's Cavern, I'm swimming, I'm doing all my stuff, and he's talking about all this other stuff, and says, "Hey, will you mod me?" And I'm like, you know what? Sure. I don't know anything about any of this. I'm pretty, I'm an adult. I'm well into adulthood. I've been, but I'm not, I'm naive when it comes to the streaming thing, right? I said 2018, so I think that should give you some, I'm at that point in time, I'm not a young 20-something, it's not that far away. But I've been doing videos for the channel for a while, And they were all post records, so I thought, I'll do the stream. I stream, and the guy's really nice, and he's asking these questions, and I'm like, I don't know, okay, no problem. And so he asks, oh, will you mod me? And so I'm like, you know what, sure, why not? You know, and I've got a couple of people, I think 2 or 3, maybe 4 people tops. So they're all in there, and they're talking with me, and one of them I know, 2 of them that are in there I actually know personally. And after he's modded, and I have no idea what the reason for it was. Going back in my memory, going back on the stream, if I can still find it, couldn't find it. Did I mention I'm a really good guy? I'm a good guy. Did I mention that? Well, it's true. I think, hey, streamers, this is the first time I've ever been in your stream. Can I be a mod? I'm definitely trustworthy, and I won't make you feel guilty if you say no. Oh, what's that? No? Okay, unsubscribe. That's true. That's true. So that's gonna tie into this, because yeah, you're exactly right. So this guy goes ahead. I mod him. I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't know anything. I don't know that there should be a vetting process at this time or any of that. And I mod him, and one of the people that I know who's in the stream, who's talking with me, gets timed out. And and so she tells me, she texts me, because I know her, she texts me, she says, hey, I just got timed out by such and such. Well, the other friend is in a group chat with me, and she says, there's 2 of them, 2 friends, and they're both ladies, and they text me and they say, oh, no. Yeah. Sorry. Anna popped in, she was asking a question. But so and she's working on dooring. It's okay. The door can be a little wonky with her, so. But so anyway, I get a text message saying, oh, he just got timed out. He just timed out that person. And so I shoot a thing back, and I'm talking about, hey, let's not time this. And the person comes back, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm still learning the key commands and all that. I'm like, okay, all right, fair enough. I don't know, because I don't know how to do all of them. I could honestly make that same mistake. And power hungry mod right there. I always keep my revolvers at the ready, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think you keep on saying that. It doesn't mean what I think you think it means. Okay, I can't do the prison permit. Keep it up. We're streaming over here. Yeah, she popped in. She was streaming as well. I had to shoot her. Our daughter was going to have a basketball practice this afternoon, but the practice got canceled as they are waxing the basketball court. So they don't want anyone to slip or slide. Also, get stuck in the sticky stuff that they put underneath the glide stuff. So, I had let her know that we got that message. But anyway, so little bit of time goes by, conversation's fine, and the guy does it again, times her out again. He just keeps timing her out. He apologizes again, and I'm like, well, did you put like a repeat on or whatever? He's like, yeah, I think I have a repeat. I'll have to turn it off. Okay, gets it all situated, times out, all that good stuff. Then bans this person. So I'm talking, and I'm playing the game, and I'm talking at the same time with my right hand. I've got it on the mouse. I unmod him, and I make it look like I'm swimming around. So left hand on the thumbstick, I unmod him with the right hand. And he asks, where did my, I don't remember what it is on Twitch, but on YouTube, he's like, where did my wrench go? And I think it's a sword. And he's like, where did my sword go? And I'm like, yeah, I don't. Considering the amount of drama we've had with the short audience we have here, the small audience, I'm just not. I don't guess I really need a mod, and it's really complicated apparently. So he starts going off about like, you have no idea who I am, you have no idea what you've just done. I have this kind of power, and it was almost as if he were going to call down the gods themselves to smite me. And, you have no idea what kind of power I possess. You have no... And I'm just like, all right, fine. Hey, it's cool. I get it. You're upset. I understand you're upset. I'm not going to change, because it just seems easier that we don't have the issue with somebody getting banned that didn't break anything, any terms of service. They didn't break a Twitch thing. They didn't break a policy for me. They were very cordial. And they put emojis in the chat, and it was like, oh, they put too many emojis. And I'm like, that's I don't think I made any rule saying you can put a certain amount of emojis before I'll ban you. Like, I don't care. As long as you're not spamming the entire wall and you're not spamming other people's ability to speak, use an emoji if you want. I don't like them to use them myself, but you can use them. But it was odd. You have no idea who I am. The perfect sign of someone who is literally... Exactly. Oh, exactly. I was like, oh, being a moderator here was this modicum of power that now defines the entirety of me. I'm like, no, that's dumb. So, yeah, anyway, it was just... I wish I could read. I wouldn't read the name again. I wouldn't want to be rude in that way. But I really would like to see if I can find that stream and put read the actual thing verbatim. I can't. It was so ridiculous. I don't even think I'd be able to find it, but it was so ridiculous. Oh man, okay. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick over here on the side just to make sure everything's alright. Okay, so going into the game, just so I can throw this out there, I did do a little bit of, I wouldn't say grinding, it is kind of grinding, but not really. But I did do a little bit where I went and I got some, I went and got some glyphs that I didn't have, explored some maps I didn't, just to try and cut down on time and make this boss fight a little bit not easier, but a little bit smoother. It will be a little easier, I'm sure, but anyway. I was once told on Twitter that I was messed up big time and I better watch my back. It's been years and my back is perfectly fine. Yeah, Twitter is the anonymity of Twitter, the true anonymity of Twitter is, well, not even just anonymity, but the ability to say something behind a screen is always more flamboyant and less impactful than it should be. And in all honesty, I'm not saying, like, I don't show myself off here either, but that's because the focus is the fun in the games. But you know, if I have something to say where I feel like I can make a difference, I'm not a big enough influencer for a screen to be the appropriate platform. I'd rather just say it in person. Maybe he was offering me a back rub, bit weird. Each their own. Yeah, that's true. That's the other thing too, is everyone's, oh, you're messed up, or this. By whose definition? This is a completely subjective thing. Messed up is subjective. So anyway, so real quick, I did go and do some grindy stuff, and I say grinding. Grinding in this is actually a lot more fun than than traditional grinding, because in traditional grinding, you go out and you're beating up a whole bunch of enemies to get level up. In this case, I was actually looking for pieces, so like I found a crimson mask. I did killed a specific creature where I got a strength ring that helps my strength. I still had the silver plate on, but I switched out for battle boots because it was better gear. And then I went and found a couple of glyphs, and I'm using Volmasir, but I'm actually going to change to Pneuma and Pneuma, which are wind, which I believe will make this fight a little better. And I also have Armor Chiroptera, which is really cool, because I can now turn into a bat lady, so just for the fun of it. And Fidelis carries I think I already had, so so I think Pneuma should be a little bit better. I don't know, but this is the fight we were at before, which is Goliath. So my hope is to be a little less frustrating on the boss fight. I mean, I'm having fun, that's the objective, but I also don't want you guys to be completely bored if I'm doing the same boss fight 300 times over. Doesn't mean I won't, but I'm making efforts to make it less so. Let's see. So that's 45, that's already loads better. Oh shoot, I need to get out of the way. Oh yeah, that's nice, that's nice. The problem is... Oh shoot, yeah, okay. Shoot, I did need a duck. Okay, this is actually quite a lot better, because I wasn't doing near this amount of damage. That doesn't mean I'll... I'm also quite a bit faster. Whoop, I didn't get hit. Oh, I didn't know he did that move. Dang it. Okay. So the thing I was figuring out is the thing I don't understand how you know the difference in, dang it, is what each boss is weak in. Like, I guess it makes sense that this being a Frankenstein's monster type thing, he'd probably be real good. He'd probably be really good at taking electricity. Oh shoot! Do I have a potion? I don't know if I need it. Even that little piece, son of a... Where did he go? Where does he go? Where did he go? Okay, I know when he ducks, he does that reach thing. He's peeking! How was I supposed to know he's gonna do that? I mean, I'm fine. I can't get out of the way. I got out of the way. How'd I do that? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll catch up here in just a second. I promise. There is a shield glyph somewhere, but I think it's an active glyph instead of a passive, which makes it a little more difficult to cue it on. I don't know where the hitbox is. I think that, shoot! Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's okay. As a mod, I'd prefer you play something else. Don't unmod me, you won't like me when I'm angry. Oh yeah, that was another thing I've experienced. People being like, play a different game. I'm like, I've just dealt with a whole bunch of people telling me to play this one. I'll type so hard you'll be wishing you were in the safety and comfort of your own home, which you will be. This boss looks like... It does look like the guy from Darkstalkers. Darkstalkers does predate this too, so... select data... I had a potion, but I think I have a potion. Let me go to use item. Yeah, I have one potion, and I have some meat. I have rotten meat, which does me no good. And actually, I think rotten meat just hurts you. I don't know what the point of it is. A couple of other things I did just while I was out and about is pick up... there was a photo I took of a Yeti that I found, and I took a bad photo of him as well. And picked up a little... just a couple of little things here and there that I came across, so... Okay. Can't believe Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 12 will be out in the same year. I know, that's crazy, but and again, I know there was a comment made when you guys were talking about that was that Tekken should be announced as well, because that's, I think, the biggest competitor for Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat, in my opinion, kind of stands in its own thing. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted. Glyph, Pneuma, and Pneuma. Okay, that's okay. The damage was worth it, I suppose. Oh, but I have to stay there. Okay, I didn't realize I could move. I didn't realize I couldn't move when I do the windy thing. So, that's okay. I think Tekken 8 is also... I thought they said it was 2024, but if it's 2023, this is going to be a heck of a year. I took a photo of a Yeti, then retro game and played Cat. I used to do that. So when I worked in the gaming industry, go to Glyph, change it back. When I went to... He may also be really... he also may not do well against Ignis. Ignis isn't particularly strong, but he may not do good against that, because usually Frankenstein's monster doesn't do good against fire. What was I going to say? Oh, when I was working in the gaming industry back when like Saints Row and them would come out, that was how I kind of did things, was like, yeah, man, you wouldn't believe it. This is so cool. I would, I actually went and drove a car up the side of a building until I literally couldn't go any. Okay, I'm just gonna let him do that. That was actually pretty ideal. Until I literally couldn't go any further, jumped off the top of the building and hang glided down into a bank, which I then robbed. Which was no simple task. And then after that, I was able to go home with, you know, like $500,000, maybe even a little bit more. And finally was able to pop Saints Row in and play. This is back when Saints Row was good, though. This is not the new one, which I believe was considered a contender for worst game of the year. Can I do this? Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh my goodness, I did not know that was gonna be like that. I didn't know that that was the move. I thought he just hit me. I didn't realize he grabs you and throws you for your entire health bar worth of damage. My goodness. Have you played Pumpkin Jack? It's such a fantastic game. If you like the insert. Yes, Pumpkin Jack. We have it for the Switch, I believe, and it's actually quite good. Love a $500,000. Oh, no kidding. I would love a $500,000 or a whole million. I don't know. Lots of. I'd like enough money. Here, let's put it this way. I'd like enough money to not have to worry about anything ever. Financially. Because there are so many other problems you have to deal with in life. Money shouldn't be one of them. But sadly, that is... Next time, if I fail, I'm going to... did I change them both? Nope. Okay, that's probably the most ideal time to get him, is when he's doing that. Oh shoot, I didn't know he was gonna do that. When he's jumping like that, he jumps, and he does his thing, and then I let this do it, and then I hit him. Like that, and then I'll go ahead and use my potion and meat. Hey, how do you dodge that? Let's see. The new Saints Row. Yeah, I don't know what the... I wouldn't mind Saints Row being... I wouldn't have minded a new Saints Row, in all honesty. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm against it. Shoot. I was trying to slide, I hit the wrong button. Instead, I threw wind. Definitely makes it better. Not easy, but it definitely makes it better. If I won the lottery yet. Yeah, well, so our lottery in America, US, has been twice in the past like 4 or 5 months, has been up to a couple of, or to about almost a couple billion. Okay, so if you hit the blue stuff, it's like... Okay. Let's try that, and then... That's just... it's just hard sometimes to get past it. Okay. So I know he jumps after this one, so I'm going to let him do it. And use that, and then... See, the ceiling's not bad. Oh shoot, okay, hold on. Yeah, but anyway, our lottery has been, in the past couple of months, it's gotten to like the almost $2 billion mark. Take home cash after tax is like 700 and something mil. Which is a pretty substantial amount, even for the after tax. Walk like a man. Walk. Okay. The only problem is the wind thing is real slow. When you're doing this, like, I can't go super fast. It's not that bad, I guess, but... Oh! Oh, is that death? It's not death. This isn't gonna be good. I'm glad he had the common decency to back off. He literally could have finished me off there. Shoot! Got him. Okay. Parts of me thinks I might vanish. Same here. Oh, shoot. I don't know if he has a desperation. I doubt it. Rondo of Blood, they do desperation attacks, and they won't kill you necessarily, but they certainly won't feel good. Oh, that was nice. I'm going to go back and save the game. Sweet Lord. Yes, please. Let's see. How much health did he have? Oh my goodness. Yeah, 4,500. I think I said 3,500. So, yeah. Okay. Now, you see the little screen up here? I keep it up usually as a map, but down here you can actually see... This would be the top screen on the DS normally. And then you can actually see the creature and the XP and all that good stuff. First try. I honestly don't know what I'd do with so much money. I thought about that. I don't need billions of dollars to live, so I think what I would do is I would invest a good portion of it. I'd get with a financial advisor. I'd get with somebody who's an expert in... Let me go back to the hammers for now. I think I would get somebody who is a I would not necessarily put on retainer, but I would definitely buy... or I would pay for a... before he gets there, before I deal with him. I would definitely hire a finance manager, someone who's good with the money, and I would give them a good portion of it to be invested in things that they believed would be appropriate. I would take another good chunk of it, and I would put almost. I think I'd put if my payout was $750,000, right? I think I would probably invest like maybe 20% of that. I think I would take all of the rest of it and put it in or at least as much as I could, and put it into like a high yield savings, something that's going to accrue me a decent amount of interest. Something hopefully that can accrue me at like 3%, not like a 1%. 7% would be great, but usually you're dealing with 1 or point something percent. And then I think I would take maybe $1 or $2 million and use a good portion of it to pay off the debts, and then the remainder that would probably stay. If I wanted to be generous, obviously I might take close friends and family who do a lot for me and give them a small portion, a predetermined, $1 or $2 million. Not an exorbitant amount, and I would try not to advertise things as much as possible. Oh, that would be awesome. That's really nice. I would love to do that. I'd love to use that money to start up my own company, and do stuff like that. Yeah, see, that would be awesome. I would love to do that. I think that would be brilliant. I guess when I'm talking like pragmatic, like, what would you do if you couldn't? I think I definitely like the idea of starting my own business with some of the money, but I guess I'm assuming if I were erring on the side of caution, have all that and then just do the same job I do now, but that'd be brilliant. Actually, I'd love to do that. You're talking smart, I'm talking madness. No, madness is oftentimes what pushes the envelope to success. I was just talking about how I would try to maintain the wealth, right? That would, if I did it right, that hopefully would be enough to keep me and everybody in the family well for a while. But I think I could do a little. I think I could do a little bit of. I think I could be a little more generous. Obviously, like I think I could again pull a little bit for friends and family who are close. 1 or 2 million for, you know, family. Within reason. I wouldn't do it for everybody because it wouldn't make sense, but just, you know, within reason. You know, I've got a sister and a brother-in-law who have just welcomed my new niece into the world, so that would be helpful for them, and yeah, that kind of stuff. But even if I did that and I gave it to all of the people who I thought would have it, I'd still have more than $500,000 working for me, and that's being that's saying $250,000 is gone. That's not how many people would get it, you know. So. So I really like. So this is Albus, and I really like Albus. He's supposed to be the bad guy here. The way that it worked is that... Let me do that. Okay. The way it worked was that... Let me go ahead and change that back. Albus stole... I think I've done this, but we'll recap. Albus stole the No, it's just... His name is Albus, but it's not Dumbledore. Basically, he was told that he was going to be the person that was going to use these glyphs, these ones here, to... He was told he was going to be the one that was going to use these glyphs to take down Dracula forever, because right now the Belmonts have disappeared, so this monastery of Ecclesia is trying to bind Dracula away for as long as they possibly can. And these glyphs are apparently the random magics of Dracula. And so they're the Dominus glyphs, right? The most powerful magics out there, which Dracula has. And Albus stole them and ran away, and he's telling Shinoa the whole time. It's kind of weird, but he's like, you have to cry. I need to see tears. Because she's got all of the emotion like trained out of her, the soul drained from her. He wants to see her emote. And he's giving me the glyphs. I'm not going to spoil what's going on in the story, but I'm not going to lie and say I don't like him. This is Dominus anger. Yeah, that's okay. I was gonna say that's what it was. The Dominus, the thing that they're saying is we use this. Okay, hold on. Okay, I could teleport out of here, but I'm not going to real quick. He's telling... She doesn't like the idea of... Wait, hold on. How much map have I covered? I've covered the whole map. I think I'm missing a villager. So before I do that, I don't want... Before I do this... I think the villager's here, but I don't know exactly where the point that I have to hit is yet, so... Let's see. Action Man Gaming says, hi, hey Action Man Gaming, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see if I think I'm missing the kids. This is looking like a great game of action. Big like, oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I had gotten some requests for this one. I was doing KOTOR, but I'd gotten some requests for this one, so I said, okay, well, I'll do this one. And I have fun with it. I like this quite a lot, so. I'll have to take what village do I have? No, yeah, I'm missing one. I can't be missing any villagers, or otherwise the game doesn't do things. So okay, we're fine. We'll go ahead and go to Trista's Pass. Yeah, again, if you miss a villager, all 3 of the DS games had Koji Igarashi behind them, which is part of the reason they're so good. But the problem with them, the only problem that I could say is, all 3 of them have trick endings, and it's a little bit of so it's things from 3. But yeah, they all three. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and explore that. Okay, that didn't do a lot of good. What glyph? Let's do Pneuma. 2 Pneumas. Oh, that's just a great glyph. Crush all of these. Okay. Oh shoot. Well, that's fine. Yeah, all 3 of the DS games have twist endings, which is that if you don't follow a certain circumstance, depending on what it is, right? In this one, it's easy. It's collect all the villagers. There we go. So that one's fairly easy, but in shoot, Dawn of Sorrow, I think it's... And Omega, I think, played both Dawn of Sorrow and Portrait of Ruin on his channel, so I highly recommend it. I'm gonna wager he did the correct thing, but in Dawn of Sorrow, I think you actually have to wear... obtain an amulet and wear that specific amulet. Whew. I believe that's what you do, and then in Portrait of Ruin, it's a surprise with a Bronner fight. I'm not gonna spoil it in case you decide to play it. I know these games are literally... some of them are, you know, well, they're almost 15 years old. That's just, there's no up and down about it. They're almost 15-year-old games. Was Koji Igarashi involved in the Bloodstained games? I know he was with ROTN, but did he just oversee the retro ones? He did a lot of, he did do, yeah, so he was the big... He wasn't the director. Everybody attributes it to him. He was definitely a creative genius, though, when it came to Soten. And yes, Bloodstain is his. The Bloodstain games, as far as I know, all of them were his brainchild. When you said ROT, and I was thinking Soten at very first, but Ritual of the Night's what you're talking about. I gotcha. It was just, yeah, I know he was involved with that, but I'm pretty darn sure they said he had, that those were his brainchild, because I remember back when the Kickstarter was, and, when the Kickstarter popped out, one of the big things I was backing him for was the Wii U port, because of course the Switch hadn't come out yet, and, yeah, that's what I was thinking is... Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted. He's gonna... Yep, there we go. That's what he did. This guy is frustrating. Okay, now he's fine. I'm just gonna pass him. Oh, it was a mimic. Wonderful. That's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I think Koji was involved in all of them. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, I remember when he was doing the Kickstarter. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need Magnus. Have it. Got it. This should be water now. But anyway, he had them as stretch goals, so I thought that was all him. Could be wrong. Sorry, I'm so focused on trying to... Yay! I'm so focused on trying to get all this stuff, I got distracted there. But yeah, he's brilliant, I think, when it came to all this. I mean, this is... Oh, that was what I wanted. It used wind and the bat got. Okay, that's what I want. Shoot, that's fine. I wonder if they will make Bloodstained 3 Circle of the Moon? Bloodstained Circle of the Moon 3? I don't know. I really, We saved at Trista's Pass, so we're okay. I hope so. I will go ahead and change this for the big skeletons. Curse of the Moon. Circle of the Moon is a different thing. You're right. Good lord. Circle of the Moon is Castlevania. Streamers and amateur. Yeah. Yeah. Circle of the Moon is the Game Boy Advanced. There we go. So yeah, Circle of the Moon is the Castlevania Game Boy Advance title. It's the... Okay, I'm not gonna open it. I know it's a mimic, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay, hold on. I can just jump over you when you do that. Oh, he pelvic thrusted me to hurt. Dang. It's real easy to get Castlevania stuff mixed up with Bloodstained stuff, because you can definitely see that Castlevania was the main influence. It's part of the reason I'm so excited for the Dead Cells DLC. I know it's just DLC, but I think, what did they say? Was it 18 levels or something like that? I don't even remember. It was an amount that I thought was decently substantial. I'm super excited about. Well, that was not what I wanted, so up we go the other direction. Why am I having this much trouble? Oh, okay, I see. The waterfall actually makes it more difficult to get up there. Can I use that ice glyph to free... Wait. Bow. Rapier glyph. Fort Boar. Okay, I need to see... What was that? What was it called? What did they say it was? Is it this? Is it down here? No? I don't... Where did it go? Hammer, bow, axe, knife, stones, wind. Gotcha. Oh, but it doesn't actually freeze the... It doesn't actually freeze the water. Looking forward to seeing your reviews. Yeah, I thought I was telling you about that. I thought what I would do is I have all this footage, right? So this footage as it is right now is not being recorded separately. It's got my voiceover tied to it, and I feel like what I could do is I could finish a game. There we go. Like this, and then once I've finished the game, I can just take that footage and throw the appropriate music in front. Let's do this. That'll do. There. That wasn't that bad. I was hoping not to get hit at all. But that'll do. Is this a Catoblepas? Nope, Armored Beast. Oh, but he can walk up enough to... Would a hammer be better? Nope. We're gonna review it at the moment. I hope to get it done by the end of next week, but we'll see. Yeah, so that was what I was saying. I'm sorry. I'm so trying to figure this out. But yeah, so my goal. Okay, there we go. My goal was to see if I could just use this footage that I'm already making right now anyway, and I can just cut this up. These multiple episodes that I have here, I can just cut these up. He's got. Wow, that was almost perfectly measured out. That won't be. And then as I've cut all that out, I don't imagine he's going to do good against ice. Maybe it doesn't matter. He does fine against ice. What do you know? It's an HP max up, so it doesn't even matter. I took it. Get over yourself. Okay. I'm just gonna... I just hit him with a glyph union and he was like, I'm fine. But yeah, I figured if I do that, I take the appropriate music, I could put a voiceover in it. I mean, the work is already being done right now, basically. Why is there ectoplasm in this ice cave? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This is gonna hit me. You've got a really good chance when you get hit of these by being cursed, and that means you can't use any weapons for a while. But yeah, if I do that, I can put them all together and let people know what I think of them. Just, you know, I don't know what to call it, though. Retro review is already a thing, and it's done all the time, and so that's a thing I would like to work. And then I want to work on a rating system that makes sense, I guess, and is unique. So that's the other big thing I have. My comedy videos are going to be every now and then. I tried a few more before Elden Ring, but they weren't working for me. Definitely going to scrap the ideas if they're not fun. And I think that's good, too, because I have to say, whatever the creative process that you've got going right now, in my opinion... I just took out a phoenix. Whatever the creative process that you have, in my opinion, it's solid. The results are solid, right? Because you had the Sleeping Dogs video and the Elden Ring video, and they both truly got me to crack up hardcore. I mean, I'm being genuine on that. It's not a it's funny because I'm like those were actually really funny. I cracked up. I watched one of them super early in the morning. I was getting stuff ready for work and almost... Oh, hey! You can give me lightning magic. Thank you. And I genuinely cracked up to the point of where I almost woke people up. Okay. I need this glyph. If this owl doesn't leave me alone. Sheesh. The owl was the worst part. Honestly, my only reason dumb videos end up getting uploaded is they just make me laugh. That's the whole point, though. Like, that's the thing about this is... yes, people said that they liked this gameplay or whatever, but at the same time, if I'm not having fun doing it, then I'm not going to do it. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for me to work on stuff I don't like, or I don't, you know. Alright, Al, I know that was overkill, but you really frustrated me. Do I have anti-venom? Maybe. Let me see. Uncurt. No, I don't. That's okay. I don't know what tonic does. What does tonic do? Use item. Restore some of my magic points. I don't need that. I need health, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, if I don't enjoy something, that's another thing I don't ever stress about is I want things to be as perfect as I can get them to be, but I also am okay with them not being perfect. It's just that I have fun. Like, there are videos on the channel that I've put out that I'm not super thrilled with. Give me that shield. Okay. There are videos that I've done that I'm not super proud of the quality of them, and my take on it is that I have to just do some. I just have to. Be happy that I put them out. Temporarily increase the amount of money received from enemies. Okay. I don't. Do I have a better glyph for it? I don't think that's gonna do. I'm gonna use this cube. If he touches him, he gets hurt. That's all that happens. They're actually a lot better than I thought. That looks like a mimic. Oh, it wasn't. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I kind of want to use... Do I have a warp? I kind of want to use a... Hold on. What does the map look like? There's only one port of entry. And that's not... How much of that map did it say I had to explored? Not very much, right? Oh, 77.9. That's not bad. I have so little health. I really... don't want to trek through all of that again. So I might try to use these Cubist ones to goad. Come on. Touch it. There we go. I just wanted something on my channel every now and then that's silly and fun in between my reviews and stuff. I just kind of wanted to narrate it with serious tone and hope the game writes the fun for me. That's a great way to look at it. That's a great way to look at things. Like, that's my whole thing is I just don't. If I don't like what's coming out of things, then it's not worth it for me to keep doing that. Okay, thank goodness. So I can actually leave. No, I'm not going to Oblivion Ridge. I'm gonna go back to, no, not Ecclesia. I'm gonna go back to Weigel. I'm gonna refill my hearts and everything, and then I'm gonna go back to Tristis, because I'm pretty sure that's where that other lady is. Might have to buy some stuff too, real quick. I don't think I have any missions finished or anything, but... Yeah, like I said, if you're not, that's, like, I have videos on my channel. What are some videos I can think of? I think the first video that I had on my channel that I thought sounded and looked really good and balanced, and it completely subjective, was the Super Mario World game. It was called This Makes Me Happy.
Just watch. I can cook up anything.
Oh yeah, I never brought him salt. He makes good stuff. I just don't have what he wants. And then I took a picture for you, but you don't want this picture, and I don't care. Okay, meat. That's helpful. And did I ever get that other gem for that lady? Let me see. Hi, kitty.
Hi.
Nope, never got one of them. So I'm missing at least one. That's fine. I need to go check and see if Jacob's got stuff at the store. I think the first video that I enjoyed was the This Makes Me Happy, and it was like, to me, I looked at it and I was like, oh, this has got. I don't have a lot of money. This has got great, it's got a great balance of audio.
You do not have enough to pay for this.
Oh, well, okay. I just saved your life. You're not gonna give me nothing, huh? Alright. Do I have anything that's gonna raise my attack substantially? The answer is not really. The stuff I have is really expensive. Anything here? No, not really. Okay. And then I already have a Lucky Clover equipped, so okay. I guess we're good.
Come back again.
But yeah, I did that video and I thought that there was still a nitpick. There's always a nitpick, right? So my nitpick for that one was that the game was retro and I had it in the 16:9 aspect ratio, which some people like, some people don't like. And wait, did I find your Banshee's Wail? Use the phonograph. Oh, okay. I might. I don't really need what you're giving, but whatever. So I mean, you're always going to nitpick it. Is my point. You're always going to go back. Oops. You're always going to go back and you're going to say, I could have. I'm going to go ahead and buy potions from Jacob. You can always go back and say, I could have done this better, or I wish I would have done this differently. But and there are ones like,
Hey.
there were Donkey Kong Country. I did that in 5 episodes. I was doing 103% run, and I was so proud of like episode 3, 4, and 5. But then episode 2 had too much of a noise. Oh, sorry. Had too much of a noise gate. That automatically happens when you hit the back trigger, and I put the controller down against my leg for a second. 2 potions.
Come back again.
Yep. Okay, we'll go back to Tristis Pass and work our way back on finding that other 23% of the map. Yes. But yeah, like I think I listened to the episode 1 and 2, and I was like, the noise gate's too high. I sound robotic. And Star Wars, I played Star Wars, Super Star Wars on the SNES, and I think episode 1, I was like, I've got way too much noise gate on this, and it's not balanced out well enough. And then the second one, I was like, oh, this is better. But then I didn't pass the thing. So I was always, I mean, you're always going to be hyper. I think, at least I am, always a little hypercritical. Excuse me, a little hypercritical to the stuff, and that's because we want it to be so good. We want it to be, perfect, and it's incredibly difficult to achieve perfection, especially when you're looking at it and you're going, oh, well, this is what I could have done. Like, I don't have your comedic mind at all. There's no way I would get away with doing the comedy piece. I'm not as comedically inclined as you are by a substantial margin. For me, one of the big things that I look at is bodysuit. Okay. One of the big things that I look at is for mine is the sound. I love the audio balance because I feel like that we use our ears to view this stuff more than we use our eyes. And so for me, it's if that audio balance doesn't sound good, if I sound, I spend countless hours just tweaking little tiny settings to make sure that my voice sounds as accurate to what I sound like as possible, and it's warm. Thank goodness. I bet you that she's gonna make me that thing now. Maybe, I don't know. I think that was what I was an emerald what I was missing, or was I missing something? Let me look real quick. I want to see. Item. I can't remember what all she said. Sapphire. No, I have 2 emeralds, so it's not that. So what is the other thing she wants me to bring her? Ruby, I think. I don't have one of those. So, oh well. But like, I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that my voice is as warm and accurate and close to, let's see, let's do that, as close to what it would really sound like to be talking to you as possible, and then make sure the game audio's in there and it's nice and loud and you can hear the awesome music. And I use ducking on mine, so when I stop talking, the music gets louder. And is it right? Is that the right amount of loud that it needs to get when I stop talking? Or, I've got it now so that it automatically does that. But originally, it was all on faders, and I was doing it manually. I was doing it in programs, or I was doing it on a mixer, and I was doing it all manually. And I just wanted to go up here to see if there's anything up there. There isn't. I don't think I'm funny, man. I just make dumb comments that make myself laugh. In fact, the fact that anyone else could, well, that's a humble opinion to take from yourself. But if you're laughing at your stuff, man, then that's funny. Like, I make a joke, and then half the time I bury my head in my hands, going, "Well, I shouldn't have said that." Nobody's gonna laugh at that, and you know what? True to form, nobody usually does. Oh shoot! Oh, did have rock. This isn't really good for you, is it? Alright. I hate when they throw... I hate the amount of toxin-based enemies that you encounter. Okay. Just squish all the little spiders real quick. I don't think they grow up into bigger spider... Diamond, alright. Nice. Ruby, okay, so she can now make me the Choker of Destiny or whatever it is. The odds are I've collected so many precious gems that at this point she has enough materials to make me a tiara. If that's what I wanted. It isn't, but if it were... Okay. Gotta take a look at the map here. I'm happy I've received some positive comments on my video. The humor definitely leans towards English, obviously, because I am. So I wasn't so sure if some things would translate. We sure... I think America has really gotten back into... Now, I don't want to say back into their English roots. Obviously, the whole reason that America became a country is because some of the English roots at that time were not appropriate. And so, you know, we didn't get back to... We didn't get back to thinking... Oh, a lot of them haven't gotten back to saying, oh, well, we should go back and be a part of England. Well, actually, you know what? Some have. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. It was just... A lot of people have gotten more in touch with the English roots that we know we have. We've only been separate from England for not even 300 years yet. And I think a lot of people have gotten back into that sense of humor and delving into it. And so, translate for me, I've always found British humor funny. And I say British, that's not necessarily fair, but yeah. Vacant Skull found a line in Sleeping Dogs video hilarious that would probably only be noticed if you lived around here. Which line was that? I'm curious. Just because, again, shoot. Oh, I hate you. This might be enough poison to kill me. No, it won't be. Only because I had that. For 96.5% done. So that means that if there is a person here, they've got to be in that little tower down there. Where do I fall on the map? Oh, okay. Oh shoot, sorry. Sorry! I just apologized to a bad guy. Is it... Okay, hold on, let's see. That's how you know you're being too polite, is when you apologize for bumping into a bad guy. I said at some point when Wade begins to jump over the counters more than a... Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so I didn't... There's also a different type of... there's also different slangs for certain. And I think that factors in... Well... Cursed, so... Do your damage. I'm already cursed. I have an uncursed potion, so... Which I'll need. Oh, that's definitely slang. Yeah, we've all got our own slangs, so I can understand that too. Okay. I don't want to do this part again. I'm going to, but I don't want to. That's fine. That'll get me there. Okay. Wait, what? The lover's ring randomly. Shoot. I wasn't so sure about putting it. It is so English, even so. Well, yeah. I mean, like again, there's a lot of different slangs as well. But I think that I think that it was. It's good to put in there too, because I'll admit I don't think I got that particular line either. I gotta figure out... I know I'm super close to... Shoot. Well, let's see what the lover's ring does real quick. Increases the power of archery glyphs. Lucky Clover earring shaped like four-leaf clovers. Ring of the Chariot, that just increases stats. Ring of the Fool, which is just lowers everything. It makes me luckier, but what good is that if I'm skilled? Which I'm not saying I am, but what if I were? Yeah, I was trying to think of American slang, but it's weird to say American slang. There's so many different there's so many different types, and even just dialects. There's so many different types. It's really hard to say. Oh, I can't step on those. Well. I don't know if that's where I would need to go anyway. Trying to figure out. Let's see. Let me take a. I'm gonna take a peek. I'm gonna look just to make sure I'm not in a random piece here. Because she couldn't be up there, right? She couldn't. That was just that slippy off corner that I had found, right? I feel like that's the only part of the map I haven't explored. That's as far as I can see, that's the only part of the map I haven't explored, so I've got to figure out how to get up there. That was close. That waterfall makes it really, this is getting to the frustrating point, but see, do I have a glyph? Do I have not a glyph? Do I have a relic that'll help me? Not really. I can actually turn off things to make it more difficult. I feel like this is the area I've got to get up. Waterfall pushes me right back down, so it's not. There's another chest up there, so there's got to be. Yeah, there's something up there. I got to get up there because there's a green chest up there, which is unopened. So I gotta figure out what that is. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what American humor, what the different American humor, and again I could be wrong. Just seems to be crass humor. Shock value is a big deal. Like, oh, if I can say something outrageous, then, you know, that's kind of the way I feel about it. Can I freeze? Can I not freeze the... Hold on. Is there any way for me to... No, didn't freeze it back over. From what? So when you from what sources? When you say 80s and 90s, like what would you consider to be good? Let's see. Wrong thing. Is there a thing that I can grab onto? Nope. George Carlin, Gene Wilder, Richard Pryor, Rodney Dangerfield, movies like Airplane, Hot Shots, Naked Gun, 90s Jim Carrey, 80s Eddie Murphy. Okay, that's fair. All of those but Jim Carrey are American. Jim Carrey's Canadian. I'm honestly a bigger fan of that stuff than almost any English comedy. And to be fair, what you're saying too is, in that time frame, it was better. I agree. There's not a thing. I gotta get up there. I need to get up there, but I don't know. It's super difficult to get up there. And I'm trying to push the button as quickly as I can to do it. The Naked Movie games are great. Yeah, Leslie Nelson, they put Dracula Dead and Loving It on YouTube Premium for free. It's really, really good. Let's see. Let's see. I want to see if I can see somebody else doing this, because it's super difficult to get back up this waterfall. I don't like comedy nowadays. I haven't enjoyed a comedy film in many. Yeah, I can agree. There aren't very many good comedies anymore. Let's see, I just want to see really quickly, because this bleeding waterfall is super frustrating. I like when comedy, I felt like old comedy took jabs at literally, well, that was the thing, like, you could. Let's see. I was trying to see if there was a glyph that could help me, but it doesn't seem like it. There, we'll just... That worked a lot better. Okay. Well, there's nothing up there. A comedy in the style of Airplane or Naked Gun could absolutely be made today. The people just needed to be prepared for the back. Well, and that's the thing, too, is everybody is so offended at everything. And I'm not saying people don't say bad things. Oh, shoot. What was that? Oh, you sneaky son of a gun. I hit that because I missed that first ledge.
Rescued me.
Ooh, is it? Can I break this wall? Okay. Yeah, I just mashed buttons on that because I fell. I thought I needed to get that, but this is what I wanted. Well, at least now we don't have to. I can just use the magical ticket and get out of here. And that's what I'm going to do. Okay. That's all of the villagers saved. So we're all good on that front. If you notice when something is made that it's apparently offensive, if they refuse to apologize for backlash, it's forgotten about pretty quickly as the weirdos move on to the next outcry. Well, and that's the big problem I have with any kind of content today is it's always offensive because it's it's always considered some form of appropriation. And I'm not saying that there aren't people out there that do offensive things with serious topics. I'm not saying that, and not for the sake of a laugh, but actually, you know, for the sake of making fun of people. And yeah, okay, that's not cool, but it's also not the end of the world. Like, what do you want? Rather complicated. Crow's been running around. 30 crows? You owe me anyway. I saved your life. You don't owe me because I'm gonna get crows for you. You owe me because I saved your life. Okay, but anyway. I'm gonna go back to Jacob's store. Probably gonna sell some of these rings. I don't think I'm gonna wear all of them. Of course, there are horrible people out there, but comedy's comedy. Yeah, exactly. So, and the problem with it is we also have to be able to differentiate between. Oof. Yeah, you can have this. The Lover's Ring actually increases my attack. Wait, what? More than the Ring of Strength? Okay, well. Let's hold on, let me optimize some stuff here. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened, man. People are so soft nowadays. It's just weird. People are trying to rewrite and reshape history, and it's alarming. Well, so that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying that bad things don't happen. I'm not saying that bad things aren't happening now, and I'm not saying that bad things didn't happen. But we have a couple of choices that we have a couple of choices, right? Really, this is all it is. Choice number one is we can let the past that we didn't experience. Oh my goodness, that's nice. Corset dress is 6,000 and I get a super attack. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that corset dress. I'm gonna sell a ring. Another ring. Wait, hold on, real quick. An open-chested black bodysuit. Yeah, that kills my. I'm sorry, one second. I'm on a thought, but I also don't want to accidentally buy the wrong thing because that's also a possibility. It's a thing I've done. Okay, so I do want the corset dress, yes. And then now,
come back again.
I don't have a lot of money, but I can equip the caprine and the corset dress. I only have the battle boots, and that's okay. And now we're rocking and rolling with attack power. Okay, my goodness. You are 100% entitled to be offended by something and voice your opinion, but to think the person that offends you needs to apologize is delusional. They don't. Well, the thing about it, too, is there's not a topic that isn't off limits.
Hey,
like,
want to buy something?
People are getting offended by, I'll sell you that. People are offended by jokes that are made of culture. And okay, absolutely, I can understand if you legitimately believe that your culture is being attacked. Okay, I'm not gonna sell that. But at the same time, is it really super bad that someone is making a comment on something that doesn't actually have a real impact to you? It's just their words, it's their opinion. You're not in worse shape, you're not less safe as a human being because they have a negative opinion or a non-opinion of your culture or your life. You know, I mean, like, their opinion doesn't. It's not going to change the fact that you're going to go home and you're going to do your thing, and they're going to go home and they're going to do their thing, and nobody's really going to cross. You may go see a comedian on stage, and you're not ever going to cross paths with him again. And you hear him say something, you're like, oh, well, I don't think that that's funny. But then at the same time, guess what? you're gonna go home, and that whole night is gonna be in the past.
Right.
Oh shoot, you're not who I wanted to talk to. That whole night's gonna be in the past. You're gonna be done with it, and nobody is gonna. Nothing will have come from it. You won't laugh. They won't get any. You know, it just doesn't matter. I don't understand why we don't have control of our own lives, and so we feel like that we need to take control of others. Well, if you can't control your own, you don't need to control someone else's. I'll tell you that much. Okay.
May the light go with you. Hi.
Okay. Do I have diamond? I don't know if I have an onyx.
Hi.
I don't have an onyx, but I have diamond.
Light go with you.
Oh, the light is. Okay, does that choker that you gave me? I know I'm doing all the. This is the boring part where I'm getting all these
Hey, want to
buffs to try and min-max here. Oh, okay, so she built me these rings. Which are actually really nice to my attack power. Oh, sorry. I could just never give that lady her thing and she wouldn't make cash, but I could make the cashmere. What rings am I not using right now? Trying to censor things. Let's see. It also it's also when people try to attack something in the past. That stuff's insane. You can be angry or offended, but you can't change an 80s stand-up comedy from special from Eddie Murphy. Trying to censor things from the past or cancel individuals who made a joke 30 years ago. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is it like you don't want people digging. I wouldn't, right? I wouldn't want people digging around in my past, and you don't want people digging around in yours either. Because here's the thing, I might say something publicly that is a mistake, and you might also, and the arena that I had was just easier for you to get a hold of it. But what happens if your arena becomes vulnerable to me? Well, now you're going to defend yourself. You're going to, oh, well, it's different when I did it. No. So I'm wearing Archer and Lover, so I can sell the other ones, which are Strength and...
Want to buy something?
Something else. Chariot. Okay. And then I will buy the one that makes my attack power go up by a lot. And I'll buy some potions. And then I could probably sell the other one, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna just wear it. Okay, is this better with that one or with... The answer is that one. Beautiful. Okay, that's hopefully gonna help and tide me over. I've got a beastly attack now, so that should make everything a lot better. It's not gonna fix it, make it easy, make it so I can't die because my defense is quite a bit lower. But anyway, I definitely don't want people digging around, still with them being, especially with them still being alive and they'll hear. Well, that makes sense. Like it's you say something publicly, but it's in a comedic. You're doing it for the sake of comedy. Like, what ulterior motive? Okay, I don't know if I want to use that though. Hold on, let me change this so that I can. Okay, the Dominus glyphs are just beastly. So, all right, well, that's fine. I don't want people going and digging through all my stuff either. But if I'm out there talking about having fun, and some of my fun is self-deprecating, and some of my fun is, you know what? I'm gonna slide through you. Some of my fun is self-deprecating, and some of my good lord, this is an assault. Some of my fun is externally deprecating, and you know, that's all for the sake of comedy. I'm gonna try to keep a good balance on that, but I shouldn't have to feel There's a boss right there. Alright, Flea Man. Nope. I shouldn't have to feel like I have to watch every single little thing I say or have ever said. And I'm sure you don't want that either. Oh, cool. I just figured a thing out. Okay. Okay, cool. If I make a joke and someone is offended, okay, that's the end of it. Move on. Exactly. It's when I'm told I need to do this or that, the arrogance of the people who don't even know me, or that I need to apologize. It ain't happening. Yeah. So that's my point. Is like, first, who are you? Again, not saying you can't be someone important, but truly, who are you to tell me what I can and can't and should and shouldn't be able to do? Can I absorb it from down here? Probably not. I don't think I can jump up there as the Batgirl either, but I'll try it real quick. I can make a lot of little bats come out. My goodness. Oh, that is incredibly useless. Dang it, wrong button. I don't know who the bad guy coming up is, so I guess I'm gonna figure out what they have to offer. I think I can turn into a bat. I'm Ash, who are you? What? I'm not sure where that one came in. I'm sorry. You caught me off guard. Okay, I don't think I can. Oh, shoot! Is it the boss? Oh, I see what you. I think I see what you're going for. Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot! I do know what this one is. This one's a bummer. Yep. Let's see. Okay, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use some potions. How do you get away from that? Oh, that was lucky. Okay. Boy, these potions don't feel like they're doing a whole heck of a lot of good anymore. I know they technically are, but man, they don't feel like it. Okay, I think I can actually... my MP's good. Get some hearts out of... I think that just kills me if I eat it. Okay. I got 1 in 8. What are the odds of me winning this one? The odds are not good. Dang it. That's okay, though. I didn't feel like I was just completely overwhelmed with that one. I feel like I was getting the ropes. We'll try it again. Make sure I have the right one. I do want to, I think I'm going to use, that one. Okay, cool. And that way I can get in there without taking any or major damage, and I'll take less damage while this is working, or at least I should. I don't think I have, I don't have, dang, I should have picked up some, I didn't know you could poison. And while I'm poisoned, I don't do near as good of damage. Okay. Oops. I'll get some free hits on him here, though. Nope, no, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of poisoned. Yeah, I didn't. I died of urchin. Hey, how you doing, Victory Leo? Good to see you. Hope everything is going well for you. For this feel. There we go. Hadn't seen you in a bit. How have you been? I wonder, it seems like that this ice would be the best, but I'm also half wondering if the wind one would be good. Let me try it. No, it's not as good. Yeah, it's not as good.
Freeze over! Freeze over! Freeze over! Freeze over!
How do I get away from that? I don't know how to get away from that attack.
Freeze over! Handle! Freeze over! Freeze over! Handle!
Okay, let's see. That should be fine. When you do that snow thing, you can't move. I'm doing the snow thing, you're like, oh, get out of the way, but I can't move when that happens, and so that's the headache I'm running into.
Freeze over! Freeze over!
Ah, dang it.
Freeze over! Handle!
So, like, right now I can't move, I can't jump or anything. Oh, okay. Got 6 health. So that ain't gonna do it. Let's see. Been having trouble phone charging, plus mom fell the other day and has been keeping an eye on her. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay. She alright? I'm also curious, when you say trouble charging the phone, is it the phone charger itself, or is it the cable? I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet and a little incoherent. I'm super focused on this, trying to make it so it's not too boring, or I'm too stuck. Okay. In one place. I don't know how much health this thing has either.
Freeze over. Freeze over.
I'm doing 92 damage every time I hit this guy. Except for, well, except for that. I'm doing 50, but I'm doing it a lot quicker.
Freeze over.
Wait, what did he even do? Okay. She's sore in her right hand. Oh, the port inside the phone connection. Do you have a do you not have a repair store next to you? Or near you that does repairs? I have I shattered my phone screen, and I had a group called You Break I Fix that were awesome, and they took care of they took care of the they replaced the entire screen for me. It was really great. And those fixes are not usually remarkably expensive. The replacing of the screen is, but phone not charging is not usually too bad.
Freeze over. Handle. Freeze over. Freeze over.
Okay, I think he just broke a thing.
Freeze over.
This takes so many hits.
Freeze over.
I don't understand why he has so much health.
Freeze over. Freeze over.
I just did like 500 damage to him right there. Ah, dang it. I did like, just in that one instance, I did like 500 damage. Just shy of 500 damage, and he, what is it, 8 times 5 minus 500 would have been what I had done to him there. So, 460. There's a lot of damage, and I didn't work out. Alright, let's try this again, but let's do... This is all good. Let's do, I mean, I feel like that's the strongest one. I could use... It'd probably kill me, but let's try it. Let's do, just for the fun of it. We're gonna use the strongest glyphs I have. Pillar of Light. We're gonna use, one of the Dracula glyphs. It's probably gonna kill me, but it may not. Oh, I emailed you the other day. No, you and the missus are busy. Also, how are you and the dogs doing? We're doing all right. Yeah, I didn't even know if we were gonna get to stream today at all because our daughter had a basketball practice, but it got canceled because of them waxing and cleaning the floor of the court. Okay, this may kill me, but I just want to try it. I'm gonna use the Dracula power. Here it is. Oof. That is power. But my goodness, did that hurt with the poison. Wait, is there not a union to use? It's actually not substantially more powerful in attacking him. Let's try hatred. Couldn't even get the shot off, so I didn't see. Did you email at the retro room or did you email? Let's see. I'll take a look right now. I'll try to before an app notification snipes me. What? Let's try it. I'm gonna take a peek. I'll take a peek right now. The error-prone one? Okay, let me take a. I'm gonna take a peek. Oh, you sure did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you did 2 days ago. I'm sorry. It wasn't that I didn't get it. I haven't sifted through all this. So I have 3 email addresses at the ready, and then I have the work email as well. So I apologize. I hadn't gotten caught up yet. I haven't talked to Flick in a bit because he got sick, and so he's been out of the office for the past couple of. He's been out of the office for about a month. So I think he's okay. It's just he's taking time to rest and recover and all that. But I went there to talk to him. I went literally to go talk to him. Not this past Friday, but the Friday previous. And he still had the sign up on the door saying that he's out. It's not feeling well, and that the shop's closed until we hear back or until further notice. So I apologize. Yeah, as soon as I get to talk to him, I'll certainly let him know. I hadn't. Let's see. I wonder how much more. I mean, I could probably play more conservatively, but I don't understand how to do that in this because he's so awkward. Oh, what if I do that? I didn't know I could do that. I can actually throw 2. I didn't know I could throw 2. Son of a gun. That's the whole... Well, that was a thing you shouldn't have tried. That thing's actually good for me. I didn't know I could throw 2 of those at a time, so... Boop. Wonderful, those stay active even after he's dead. things from Symphony of the Night here. And fun fact, if you let those things turn you to stone enough times, a couple of those times, Alucard will actually turn into a... When you're playing Symphony, not this. When you're playing Symphony, if you let him if you let a couple of those stones turn him to stone, he will, he'll actually turn into a dragon. Okay, I'm just looking to get out of here. I already fought the boss. We're all good. Okay. Yugo found the Rokyo bunny from China. It's most likely a bootleg. I appreciate Yugo trying, but I'd feel bad if he'd purchased it for 600 no box. If possible, I'd like to get it for original price, if possible. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be tricky, but yeah, I understand. But he's, like I said, he knows a lot more about it than I do, so. So Albus can also take the stuff. And Barlow, the teacher of this, was supposed to be saying that we weren't, that he wasn't strong enough to absorb the glyphs that we needed absorbed and all that, so.
Please over! Please over!
I feel like something needs to happen here. It doesn't look like it, though.
Please over!
Probably just use the ticket to get back then. Okay, I can go... Ah, son of a gun. I have to go back to Ecclesia real quick to get to further the story. I also need to figure out how in the world to get up to that pass to absorb that other glyph. There we go. Yeah, Flick will know a lot better about that than I will, and again, he may have one. In some store that he's got some place. I think that's really what he's more checking into, is not if he can get one from some rando, but if he can, now my understanding is if he can get one from one of his other locations, if they have one, and can bring it down, or will bring it down if it's not on hold for someone else. I could be a misunderstanding, so I don't know. He knows a lot more about that than I do. Again, and he knows what it takes to run a shop. Well, I guess I do too, but he knows about that kind of stuff more than I do. Fingers crossed. Yep, I understand. So Barlow made a comment there. He says, I fear his genius may outstrip my own. It's not cocky or anything. I can't do anything with this yet. But it seems a little cocky to say he's a genius, but I'm also a genius. It's just, I didn't know he would be so intelligent. You know, that's good. That's a good place to call it, but all right, let's see. I'm gonna go back to Weigel just to save so I don't have to do the... Yes. So I don't have to do the cutscene again. And then we're gonna go to the swamp up here. Which, if I remember correctly, I hate. This, like moss or something. Okay. I think this is where I can find... Yep. That's what I was looking for, but I needed that to not blow up. Mandragora. Oh, it's a axe armor. I mean, it's a owl knight. Okay. And be like, if that's a mimic, I'm gonna be real angry. There's just a straight line right now.
Freeze over!
Okay. I'm just trying to thread the needle here. I don't know if I can.
Freeze over! Freeze over!
They definitely want you to not try and skip a whole bunch of this, but that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. Because this is a really tough area. Whew. And once I make it out, I can always go back to Weigel and save the game and get my health back. Oh, man. Alright, let's take a look and see what's in here.
Welcome.
Now, I think
Hey,
if
want
this
to buy
next
something?
fight is what who I think it is. Do you not? Are you out of? Oh. Have I bought all of your? I think I've bought all of his potions. Love the Roku TV. My mom's friend helped set up with her email and using my internet. Lots of TV stations and free stuff. I saved up to 200 different TV series and movies me and Mom will enjoy. That's really nice. Lots of classic shows. Curious, but what like what? What kind of shows are you most interested in?
Come back again.
We're gonna buy potions, but I think I've gone through his whole stock.
Yo!
And he needs Mandragora root,
Later.
which I don't have. You get it from that area that I was just in, where the Mandragoras are screaming. Okay, if this is the part that I think it is, this may be where we call it a stop.
Freeze over!
I'm gonna take this from you, Bal. Thank you.
Freeze over!
You gotta love a man with a chainsaw and knows what he wants to do.
Freeze over! Freeze over!
Ooh, money. How much? 2,000 gold? Heck yeah, I'll take that. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. Okay. It's really easy for a lot of things to go real wrong real quick. And this. Doc Martin, Benson, Dennis the Menace, old anime cartoon, the list goes on. Very nice. Yeah, we don't do a lot of, my mother, I think, uses a Roku as well. And obviously that's been good for her. We have an Apple TV that we use. Oh, there's gold ore. But anyway, yeah, we use an Apple, or have an Apple TV that we use for the most part. That's usually what happens.
Freeze over!
Okay. I figured since I couldn't move that light wouldn't hit me, but I guess that doesn't track. Even though the light that he hit me with does. Okay. I'm gonna give this run one more time to get to a specific part, and And if it doesn't work out, then that'll be where I call it. And if it does work out, then there's a point in here that I'm going to call it at. Roku was affordable on your budget, $184. No, that's no worries. It's whatever works for you. I mean, I don't do a lot of TV, honestly, in general. But the shows that I like, I maybe I'm getting paranoid, but I just like to buy them in DVD or Blu-ray format, because digital is being a lot of digital is being taken back by companies that are deciding to remove their they say, oh, now they have something that retroactively violates terms of service, and then they just take it back. And if I've got a DVD, you can't stop the DVD from running. Oh, well, that isn't gonna work. Okay, let's see if I can get these guys. I can let them slash at me a whole bunch. No, that's just a mimic. That's the whole thing. I went down there for a mimic. Good lord. Yeah, so like the latest thing I got was the BBC's Dracula. I'm gonna go ahead and take that from you. Thanks. Which that show so far has been really good. Wait, if I use that light glyph, will it do? Will that light things up or no? No, that's a ball of lightning. That's not what I want. Let's see. Nope, not at all. And I know that those things will just hurt me, so I know there's a glyph at the end of them. Trying to figure out what in the world this is. I don't think I have a... I don't think I have anything... Hello folks, how goes it? Sorry for the late entry. I've been feeling a bit under the weather for the last several days. I'm sorry, Dr. Mad Studios. I hope you're okay. Still haven't gotten a PS4 Pro yet with past events. Took what I saved up. True, I'm still buying DVDs and Blu-ray, but some of the retro animes that I've saved are no longer in print. Yeah, no, and I definitely understand that hazard too. I don't have anything that'll help me out of this one, and I can only take maybe 2 more hits. So I've got to figure out... I don't have anything, I think, that can save me from this. Nope, and that was where I needed to go. I guarantee you it's a glyph of darkness. So, you were probably think I wasn't going to turn up. I didn't know, but we've been on for about 2 hours 10. and I actually am at the end of it. I figured if I didn't make it on that run, that I would. I think I said if I didn't make it on that run, I'd call it, or if I made it on that run, then there's an area specifically that I would save the game and stop. And that is still the intention. So if it's all right with all of you guys, I am going to get ready to head out and have some food. And I haven't had food in a little while, so, and by a little while I mean a day and a half, maybe 2 days, almost 2 days. So I'm getting a little hungry. And so I will, Gigi, thank you. So what I will do is I will say to everybody, have a great weekend, or remainder of it. Tap that button. I think that'll take me to the right one. There we go. I don't care. Look at this guy. Nope. No, I did. Oh, that was my voice on it, but I don't know where my voice was coming from, because that wasn't... Was that me? That was me, I guess. I'm not sure where my voice is coming from in that. Hold on, let me... I didn't actually read what it said. God dang it. Something around here is playing my voice, but I don't know what it is. 3 days haven't eaten. Eat well. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, I probably didn't miss much. Oh, yeah, no worries. I was just... we were just doing a lot of... just talking back and forth about current events and how people are doing, all that kind of good stuff. So, no, you're all good. Once we get to the next... Once we get to the next one, I'll catch anybody up too. So if you happen to pop into the next one, I'll get you caught up if you're curious about the story. But yeah, we made good progress in the game. It was pretty good. So, but no, yeah, you didn't miss too terribly much. I mean, we had fun. We have fun conversation. That's always the case. But yeah, why? So 3 days hadn't eaten. Now I know for me, I have a circumstance that causes me to need to. Not eat for long periods. Oh, geez, that's not good at all. That's not fun. I'm sorry. I don't know where my voice is coming from in this thing. Computer thing on the bar, on the, not the bar, but on that cabinet thing is, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where that's my voice, but I don't know where it's coming from. I have no idea where it's coming from in all this. You've drank at least as much. Uh-oh. Have I been wasting time? Was I supposed to do something else? Don't think I'll be coming back here for quite some time. See, oh yeah, no worries. Whenever you're back, you're always welcome back. If not, that's okay too. Just hope you have a, I hope you have a great time. I'll be happy to hear the story next stream. Of course, yeah, I'd be happy to get you caught up. Ghost voice. Yeah, I don't know what in the world is doing it. It's my voice, but, it's my voice, but I don't know from where it's coming. So. I have no idea. I'm gonna try and close all this out, and then let's see if it's still. Now I've closed out of every thing that could be playing my voice. Let me.
Or maybe wasting that time was a good idea.
Yeah, that's still that's still my voice. But I have no idea. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't have anything open to be playing that. Oh, you know what? I think I do know. I think I know what's going on here. I got an idea. I think I know what's going on. So we're gonna go to we'll just Yep, I know what's going on here. So let's do there we go. All right, you guys all have, I don't know why that was doing that. Let me pull your comments back up so I can see them. And yeah, apologies for that. I don't know why it was doing that, but I figured it out. But yeah, it was me. Let me go back and read the comments if there are any extras, since I was figuring that one out. Weird science. Yeah, that's true. So, you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And a wonderful start to your next weekend. And I want to say thank you to everybody who popped in, said hi, whether it be during or after. So obviously a huge thank you to Ash Talks Games and Victory Leo, who were here for a lot of it. And Dr. Matt Studio caught it at the very end there. I do hope you get to feeling better. I know you said you were a little under the weather, so I hope you're feeling a lot better now. Yeah, I do hope so. And if we don't see you for a while, no worries. But if we do pop up, here and there, you're always welcome. And say we'll always be happy to have you. And then, of course, we also had, and I think this was towards the beginning, we had was it Action Games, man? I'm sorry. I'll have to go back and look at that. But anyway, I want to give a big thank you to everybody who popped in and said hi. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys next time.